Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about emotional authority in human design. Let us first address what authority actually is. Authority is our trustworthy source we can rely on to make choices which are correct for us. Meaning, when we follow our authority, we will make decisions that are aligned with our true nature. So, sounds like something you would like to know more of? Alright, let's dive in. My name is Barchi. I'm a gentle guide here to inspire, empower, and support you to be your most precious authentic self. As already mentioned, today we're going to talk about emotional authority. Everyone with a defined emotional center has an emotional authority. That is a little less than 50% of the population. When you have the emotional center defined, your emotions will always be present. Depending on which channels are activated in that center, means what kind of emotional wave you're going to experience. Some are more intense than others. So what you want to do is to wait for a wave to reach its high and low end, and then make a decision from a place of calmness. Otherwise, you know what can happen. You get excited about something, then overnight your mood changes and you can lose interest. And there you go. Not a fun place to be. So let's break this down and start with the most important thing to know for anyone with emotional authority. Time is your friend. Don't be spontaneous. I mean, for the most part, that is. Wait for clarity. Let "I will sleep on it" be your mantra. If you're in a rush with a decision, rather stop and contemplate, because being in a rush is never a good sign. Just remember that. A fellow projector said, "If it's a time-sensitive offer, then my answer is automatically no." I love that advice. So I would also invite you, don't rush into decisions. When the time is right, you will feel it's right. However, your mind can be a problem. And here are two examples of how it can play out. First one, imagine you waited for the way to pass. Now you feel the decision is right and you say yes. However, what can happen is that your mind freaks out and wants to talk you out of the decision. And you know how that seems like. How that is like. So please don't buy it and keep on going. Stay mindful as much as you can. And the other thing that can happen is when you're still in a process of making a decision, all of a sudden your mind starts driving you crazy. And again, you know what I'm talking about, right? When that occurs, please pause, do some grounding exercises, things or practices that will connect you with your body, and I will talk about those in a moment. When you feel you're rooted and your mind is calm, proceed with the decision making. At all times, know that your mind only wants to protect you from harm. However, in reality, it shouldn't really drive the bus. Which comes down to clarity is your best friend. Clarity comes when you are in this moment, fully present in your body. Clarity doesn't feel rushed. Clarity is when we experience our emotions rather than being attached to them. I invite you to find ways of how you find clarity. Really, just take a few minutes and write down a few go-to actions to connect you with your intuition and bring you in this present moment. Here are a few suggestions. Pausing and taking a few deep breaths. Meditation, starting something that brings you in the now, like coloring books and so on, or moving your body, dance, swim, whatever lights you up. And please do share your ways of getting back in the moment so we can all learn and get inspired. Lastly, strengthen that muscle. Learn by doing. Start making small decisions with your authority so you will learn how it feels like. And before I finish, let's recap. So, don't be spontaneous. Wait for clarity. Let "I'll sleep on it" be your mantra. When the time is right, you will feel it's right. Seek practices that will connect you with your body and this present moment. Strengthen the muscle by practicing trusting your authority. And lastly, change the mindset. Know that it is powerful to be in a position where other people need to wait for you. Make it your strength, not your weakness. Okay, I should also mention, if you have the defined spleen center, you might be getting immediate intuitive hits. However, make sure you have an emotional clarity as well. Your intuitive hits will be clear and help you when you're in a calm state of being. But don't take my word for it and test it yourself, okay? Same goes for sacral center. Your sacral works together with your emotional center, so listen to it as well. And lastly, just for my dear projectors, when in doubt, talk it out with your friends. No matter what authority you have more clarity for others than yourself. So call a friend you can trust and ask them to be there for you only as a listener. Let them know that you value their advice, but just need them to help you out, find clarity, and be your soundboard. For the very end, my personal mantra, which I feel is ideal for emotional authority. Don't rush it. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Thank you for listening. Let me know if you have any questions and if what I shared resonated with you. See you next time. Bye. Oh, and like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you.